Valentine's Day, Ultimate Guard League Cup feature, which won. Yeah. Today's game, Legacy Card Gaming versus Northern Card Gaming. Casted by us, Sebastian Lemke and me, Leonard Bönig. Hi, Sebastian.
Hello, Leonard. I'm so happy to see you. My Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that is so true. Oh my God, what a treat. So if you guys are as lonely as us, we can enjoy some good Yu-Gi-Oh! Together. It's kind of like to cast from home. Haven't done that with a camera yet.
Me neither. But I mean, I think it looks pretty nice, and I like the fact that the people at home are just watching from their chairs or like the couch, and we're all just sitting here at home and casting from home, right?
Yeah, this is kind of chilled. Yeah, I hope you guys are not pissed that my room isn't as tidy as it should be, but I think we can go over that.
I mean, we cannot see that much, and the same goes for me. Like you can see the top bottom, and it's just about a little bit right now, I would say, because we have not given out a lot of information about it. So let's just explain to people what we are going to see over the next few weeks, actually. Because the Ultimate Guard Team Liga actually KO tournaments between some of the biggest teams in Europe, or actually the biggest teams in Europe.
Yeah.
And, so everybody will face each other in a KO way, so that we're getting a real final, and we're playing down to the final. And today we'll be starting with the first round, actually, which is really hype.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, sad that there is no Team Trent in the competition. Sad for me, at least.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have to cast with me.
Yeah, this tournament packs quite a punch, and I don't know if we can start already, but I think we could just jump into the game, right? Can we?
Let's just see, because actually we are playing the matches over Dueling Book, which is like an online page for Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is pretty easy to use and pretty easy to access for everybody, so that was the easiest way to host that kind of a tournament. And as we said, we have a lot of big teams in Europe, and our first two contenders for today are Legacy Card Gaming and also Northern Card Gaming.
Yes.
So that's a German team, Legacy Card Gaming, and British team, I guess. Northern Card Gaming is British, right?
Should be,
right, yeah. I mean, they're both maybe a little more international, because like big teams in Europe start to pick up players from all over Europe because they want to get bigger and better, and of course they pick up better players, and they're not just so good players in Germany or in the UK, so they just mix it up a little, of course. But as I can see, the players are already starting. I hope you can all.
All right. I think I have quite.
And Tom, what are you saying? Guys, please.
I have such issues with your Skype because I can barely hear you or understand you.
Oh, I can understand you pretty good, actually. I hope that gets better. And,
yeah.
Okay. So we already saw the start from Dustin.
Yeah. The first guy I ever interviewed in a top cut at the German. Oh, really? Yeah, top 16.
In what tournament?
German Nationals.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
So he topped this year's Nationals, yeah?
Yep, right with Dinos.
Ooh,
yeah,
right. I remember it. Yeah. I remember it, yeah. Yes, it was a nice deck. I think him and Simon Franke were playing this deck, and we were both navigating it pretty well and navigating it into the top cut. That was pretty nice. Yeah, and but
he's kind of sticking to this back row plan, right? Like the Italians were good, and now he's going with a Sub-Terror Guru Troll.
Exactly. He's playing a deck that was basically introduced in Savage Strike in the new set, because Sub-Terror Guru was just released in Savage Strike, and now it is playable as a really heavy control variant, and it actually managed to take 2 cuts at YCS Chicago, right?
Yeah, I think that is true.
Yeah, so it's a new contender in the meta game and a possible good choice for Düsseldorf coming up, which we probably will be attending.
Unlike other trap decks or trap heavy decks, this deck can run a reasonable amount of hand traps. They have the Subterra Phoenix, which is like an Omni Negate hand trap. They can play Ash,
like
Ogre,
the best hand trap ever.
Yeah. And now, as Beaky went for an early Phoenix to pop a back row, he impermanenced it to protect his Ghost Match, which can be a game winner if your opponent is running a lot of dangers and has a fire monster on the field.
Yeah, and we already saw that Tom Beaky is playing a lot of dangers. And actually, we can already reveal what he's playing because he already gave us his deck list. And he's playing an Orcus Danger list.
Yes.
And that's also like, that got possible with the Savage Strike release. And also had a huge showing at YCS Chicago, actually.
That is true. It made top 8 and top 16. Yeah. I think top 16 was kind of a go first list, and top 8 was Ed of Team Eman, who just went for a straight going second, Denko Sekas. And this one kind of matches the variant of Ed. Yeah. So Mothman's Grave Effect was activated to draw another card, maybe trying to draw his outs if he plays any. Yeah. I mean, he should. Oh, yeah, he doesn't.
Wow.
Okay, so game 2.
So we
all right,
winner for the first game. We were already talking about the game beforehand. We were talking like, how could this matchup turn out to be? And like we were saying, actually, Dustin maybe has to flip up his Floodgate in standby phase to not get hit by Denko Seka or so, because Tom Watobiki is playing Denko Seka in the main, and it's a big threat for the back row deck of Dustin, of course. And he did not have to flip in standby phase, but flipping it up later was already good enough, and Tom did not have Sidenko.
You have to kind of wait, because if you don't wait and flip it up in the standby phase, then there's just going to be like 3 danger special summon that go into Unicorn and shuffle the Ghost Match away, probably. Or he will just stick to the I summon Dark Monster plan. Yeah. So yeah, Ghost Match kind of beat the hand was actually terrible. Like Impermanence and Ghost Match don't do anything.
It's right,
Yeah, until he leaves his Darkness deck. Like he only plays Darkness Monster and Phoenix, I think, and maybe Mermaid and Cerberus. So yeah.
Yeah, actually, Mermaid. Good that you mentioned Mermaid. Mermaid is like such an easy access to the Orcus combos, right? It's just you need to have the Mermaid, and I don't know why, but Konami decided to name the newest Orcus monster Orcus Nightmare, which suits the effect of Mermaid pretty well. And so he can just special out his Orcus combos, and it's just a 1-card combo basically, and then he can go off pretty hard. Let's see whether you can see that in game 2, because
I think normal summon Ibli and a discard is already as a thought in the opponent's turn. If you don't get into
and that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would say.
That is a juicy start.
That's a real good start for Dustin there.
Like, if you can...
That's like a good thing for Dustin, because his opponent is playing a pure blind going second strategy. He will be going first a lot. So he can already set up his back row hate in his own turn, and his opponent has to react to that.
Yeah. And if he is allowed to play, to search out Uma's tricks with the Hidden City, then this is going to be a really good turn.
Absolutely.
I don't know, if I haven't played the deck this much, if he flips down his Subterra Guru, if he can summon Uma's tricks the opponent's turn, and special it face down, then flip it up with the Subterra Final Battle after having Phoenix resolved. But there is Denko Rekka.
Look at that. That is what we're talking about. Denko. Denko not really being a Valentine right now. And Twin Twister follows right after.
Yeah. Phoenix. Okay, that is odd, because you don't usually need your back row as soon as Denko is on the field, but with 3 cards in hand and dangers, it can be difficult for Beaky to recover, actually. But it won't be. This looks like a pretty clean OTK, actually.
I mean, as soon as this Rudo comes down, it's like pretty good OTK potential coming up,
I mean, what are the chances for Sebastian to answer that. He can have Ogre for Mare Mare or Meme.
Yeah. I think you mean Dustin. Yeah, you just said Sebastian because you're so in love with me, I guess. But I think Ogre is a potential out, and like as we said, he could be playing a lot of hand traps. I would just have a look at his deck list actually and see whether he plays Ogre in the main deck.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I will just check. And actually, we can already say we have 3 games going on at the same time. Just explaining the modus again. Like each player names 3 each team names 3 players, and they play against each other simultaneously. And obviously, the team that wins 2 or more of the 3 games will win the match and advance to the next round. Just as easy as it is. And so I have the list. So actually, he's not playing Ogre. He's playing Veiler, though. Veiler could also help. But Mare Mare is already resolving for quite a few tokens right there. So do you have any doubt that Tom Watabiki is going to OTK here?
Actually, no. I think as Meme came through and there was not an Ash to go for the to stop the Yazi, this kind of looks like it's over. This is really a big deal here. Yeah, this is.
And wow, he actually also had Red Reboot, so even if he did not have Zidenko, he would have had a real good answer there.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean, Red Reboot is always kind of dangerous because you can discard it with the. Okay, yeah, Dustin admitted you can discard the Red Reboot with the dangers.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why it's so tricky to play against the deck, because if they have Red Reboot and not Denko Sekka and you flip your Floodgate in the standby phase, then your cards will be able to be disabled and there won't be a chance that your opponent discards the Red Reboot.
Yeah, you're right. It's like a coin flip. He either has Denko and it would be good to flip the Floodgate already, or he does not have Denko and he has the Red Reboot, and then it's bad to actually activate it in the standby phase. Yeah, you're completely right on that. Yeah,
it's like with Ultra guys. If you like flip something up to special summon the Multi-Faker, then you commit hard into Evenly. So
absolutely.
All these back row hate cards for the side deck are so different that you never know how to play against any of those. Or like you decide to play against one, and then you get punished.
Yeah, absolutely. Tom did not even have to show off his August combos there because Dustin,
by the way,
knew pretty well that it's going to be. Okay, that's like a really slow start, or like only a small start for Dustin.
The screen is frozen.
Which screen?
The dueling book screen for the Twitch.
Mine is frozen too. You're right. So, but you can still hear me. Oh no, now it's going on.
No, I mean, like if you watch the stream on Twitch, then like you can hear us talk, but the stream is still frozen. I'm trying to fix that, guys. As you guys know, we always love technical issues.
That's like our specialty. So I would just see.
This is why Ayakov tried to call me, I think.
Might be. Yeah, I see us on the stream.
Yeah.
There we are. Looks pretty good, I think. But we're still in the that's game run, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Guys. So we're trying to let's see if we can stop the game.
Yeah, just we will write our judge that he will have to stop the game right now. Stop the game, please. Sad that we just realized it because some other guy says
so it finally works. Well, as soon as we write stop the game.
We're back. Nice.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, like, not to be religious here or blasphemic. So basically
we see Twin Twister and Red Reboot on the field.
By the way,
What do you say?
By the way, Legacy Card Gaming is, I think, up 1-0 because they
good to mention that.
Got a game loss. Yeah.
Because one of the players will be late for his round 1 match.
Yeah.
One of the of the Northern Card Gaming players. And as it is at a YCS, you will get a game or match loss if you're being late to your game. So we have our rules and we will follow them. So better make sure to get to your game as fast as possible if you're playing in this tournament. So, did he resolve the red reboot there? Or did he not?
I think so, and then he followed up by a Twin Twister discard. Okay, Dueling Book threw me out.
Oh, that's sad. I can just see it. He's right now going into Yazi, and that's a pretty good sign for OTK, as we said. And yep, he is popping the Guru, and there comes Mermer. I'll just try to click some stuff at Dueling Book so I don't get thrown out as well. That's like a thing with Dueling Book. If you're inactive for some time, it might throw you out because of disconnection issues. That's kind of sad, but I mean, it's a free platform to play on, so we cannot really complain because we have something to test on for bigger events. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's the Flash player that always causes problems, I think.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. So Mermer looking to OTK right there.
But can he follow it up? Can he follow the Mermer up? That's the question.
Yeah.
Like only Mermer is an OTK. I mean, it's a Boreal Sword, but it's not the monster that has to be put into defense position for the Boreal Sword.
That's actually a thing. Like, for example, I saw the deck profile of the top 4 Sky Striker player at YCS Chicago, and he was not even playing Boreal Sword, and he was playing Boreal Load instead. And he explained that because he was like, I need 5 monsters to actually do the OTK with Boreal Sword, or to do like real good stuff with Boreal Sword. And for Boreal Load, I just need 4. And it kind of deals with the same problems. And it's from time to time, it's just hard to get this 5th monster out. And so he decided that Boreal Load is actually better in this situation. And I mean, he did get to top 4, so he kind of made a point there.
Yeah, I can see why. Oh,
that's an important Vader. Nice.
So he as well wasn't able to get this 5th monster with 2k plus attack on board. Yeah. And now there's a mermaid that tried to summon the Orcust Nightmare, which got effect veilered.
Yeah. And like, Dustin still only has 1 card in hand.
Yeah,
but
that's
I mean, if that is like a hidden city or so, he might be able to get back into this game.
But don't you think he would have activated Hidden City already?
That's true. So maybe it's something else, but he draws a Hidden City. That would be good for him. Like
maybe it's Tour Guide into Nightmare Shark.
Yeah, absolutely. 2,000 damage, right?
Yeah, 2,000 is kill range.
Yeah, Barbar range, right?
Yeah, Barbar Nightmare Shark range. So he's going to summon maybe Boreal Sword. I'm curious to see what his or low drink, so it can't get targeted.
Seems a little better in that specific situation. Yeah, because not being able to target it. So, what does Dustin have for us? Oh, that's a good card. That's the Extravaganza. The new pot is in the house. Drawing 2 cards.
I have 1.
Terror. You have 1?
Yeah, it's misprinted. And I'm not even playing. That's so nice.
Sad. So is it worth more than the original, or is it worth less because you cannot even play it? That's the question.
I have no idea. Oh, you can actually play it.
You can?
This is the name. So it's legal.
Then it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, Phoenix is summoned to special summon Guru, and now Guru can be put into defense position. Does not solve the problem with Boreal Load Dragon, honestly, but it's a start.
Yeah, and he has 2 back rows now as well. Yeah. Maybe he's able to get back into this game. I would really like to see like more of a grindy ending to that game, because like game 1 and 2 were already really, really fast. They just rushed through that 2 games, admitted defeat pretty early. Oh, he gets Nessie to the board in attack position.
Like, imagine if he had Hidden City, then he could just negate the attacks of Boreal Load Dragon.
Yeah, that would have been huge.
Yeah.
So Yeah,
This is weird attack sequencing because like this monster that he attacked with Boron should be the
that's
Fiendus.
Fiend.
Yeah, and now he attacks with Nessie into Guru, but Guru will survive that attack.
Wow. And I mean,
He can
Tom
get a search.
Watabiki probably isn't aware of the attack and defense points of the new Subterror cards.
Did he confuse them?
I mean, he must have, right?
Yeah, there's
Because
oh
why
god,
would you do that? Why would you do that,
oh,
man?
God, that hurts so bad. This is
Absolutely.
actually terrible for him.
Yeah, totally. Like Tom Watabiki is a well-known name. I've seen him being at the top of the leaderboards at different bigger events, and I saw deck profiles of him already. So he's a good player, I would say, for sure, as a lot of the players in our tournament are. But that looked like a little of a misplay.
Kind of did. You have to.
I mean, wouldn't have been better to take the Guru anyways? Like, don't you want to take over the Guru? Oh, and Gozen match coming in. Ouch.
This damn Flash player, man.
You're already out again?
Yeah, it's every time I change the tab, then there's a good chance that I'm going to get kicked out of dueling or that the program just dies. The page. Okay, so again, let's see. Mordekaiser and the password. You thought I'd tell you, didn't you?
Good try, good try. We won't tell you because you have to watch the games on our Twitch channel. And like, feel free to drop us a follow or like something else. I don't know. What do we have available for the people watching? Do we have like
you can,
or can the people donate actually? Like
they can. You can fill our plates.
Oh, pretty cool. Right. We have that donation picture taken, right? So if you enjoy our content, I mean, for now it's like a pretty back and forth game, and so I cannot really tell who's going to win this one. Can you? Like, it looks a lot better for Dustin now than it looked 2 turns ago.
Did he just set the Nessie with Guru?
I think so.
Because Guru needs another Subterror monster on the field. Or another Subterror card. Or does he have a set final battle that he just flipped up there? I'm confused, I'm sorry. So he's...
Yeah, we already saw the final battle, that's for sure. He has a final battle.
The most right card is a final battle?
Yeah, right.
Alright. Yeah, this doesn't look good for BK.
Yeah, but how does Mordekaiser actually out the Borreload now? What's the best way to go there? Actually, you can just get out Umastrix and push it real big with his final battle, right?
Yeah, it should be a possibility.
Yeah.
The final battle, that's so good. Like, even... No, okay, Guru isn't enough, but...
Not really, no. So, as we said, it's already 1-0 for Legacy Card Gaming because one of the players from Northern Card Gaming didn't show up. And it looks kind of good for Legacy Card Gaming to make it a 2-0 right here, which would already mean that the third game does not even matter because actually our friend Mordekaiser just sealed the deal there already.
Did he? Oh, yeah, sure.
It could be like
sorry,
very soon, you know? There comes the Nasty. Back at it. And also a good thing with Subterrors is, are they like, I don't know, they can play Gozen Match, which is good because they're all Earth. So they have a floodgate available to their arsenal too.
They can only be one as well.
Exactly, right. And he is main decking There Can Only Be One too. So he has 2 really good floodgates available. And right now it's in this format a little bit like you can either combo off pretty hard with like Danger Thunder or like the attack deck we're seeing right now, like Orcus variants or so, or you can set up a floodgate and try to protect it and try to keep it. And it's like, that's why we see a little bit of a true Draco return as well, I would say. like in America, there have been a lot of True Draco players actually topping regionals, and I think they did top Chicago as well, did they?
I don't think it was a True Draco in Chicago. But
no,
the deck has difficulties outing Colossus even. So yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about it, but I think a pretty big regional in America was just won by True Draco actually, and it's
really?
like, yeah, for real. I just saw the deck profile. It has happened. I think it was like well over 150 players, so it was even comparable for like some degree. But let's just dive back into the game. I don't want to play True Draco, by the way. Don't add me at that.
So
I think True Draco is like kind of a I don't really like True Draco. I didn't even like it when it was meta relevant.
He summoned almost tricks the wrong way, right?
What do you mean?
Almost tricks can only be monster you control flip down if you control no face-up monsters.
But he does control face-up monsters.
If you don't, right? If you control no face-up monsters, and he had two.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. He had face-up monsters at that point, yeah. So, are you actually writing that to our judge? Or what are you doing right now?
I'm trying to contact him.
Yeah, that's probably good. Because, yeah, both were face-up. When a face-up monster you control is flipped face down, if you control no face-up monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. So, looks like that requirement wasn't met at that particular moment.
Yeah.
So...
that was really weird.
For you guys wondering, like, us watching down to our phones or so, it's like, as we said, it's like kind of a relaxed, chilled atmosphere. We're sitting at home as well. We give you some content, and we just try to enjoy the evening with you. And just watching some nice Yu-Gi-Oh, right? As a lot of you would do anyway. So why not just do it together here? And that...
Okay, he can summon Uma's tricks with Venus. Okay, all right, that's fine.
He summoned with Venus. Yeah, that's obviously true. That's like totally possible.
Okay, so we got that. It's kind of hard to follow the deck sometimes if you don't play them that regularly. And also if they're new.
Yeah. But Mordekaiser still didn't out the Borreload. Borreload is still on the field right now.
But that should be easy, right? Just with the
final battle and Umastrix, yeah.
Double the Umastrix, right?
Looks like that's what's going to happen now. And also, like, a little bit of a sad thing for this attack deck or for these combo decks is when they comboed out already, it's hard for them to get back into the game, actually. Because you can see right now, Tom is just drawing one card for turn, one card for turn. He actually special summoned the Danger, which did not really bring him anywhere. So it's like he is not really able to get that pressure back on. That's a little sad for him. And when a control deck like Subterra Guru Control is starting to control, you will have a hard time, pretty surely.
Yeah, I mean, you can just summon Umastrix back with Venus and then attack, right? That should be easy for him.
Yeah.
So he impermanents the Borreload Dragon. That is you could also just summon Umastrix back, go into Boral Sword. Oh no, you can't go into Boral Sword. His monsters are there. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, Ghost Match is stopping him from doing that, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I think we have around 20 minutes left on the clock. So still a lot of time for the players to actually grind this game out.
Yeah. Like, it looks super good for Dustin right now, right?
Absolutely.
That's always the case with trap decks versus combo decks. You can just, like, as soon as you get it rolling, you can just outgrind your opponent and win from that point on.
Yeah, totally.
Borreload got destroyed eventually, negated with impermanence, and then the doubled attack of Guru was enough to finally kill it off with an attack. So yeah.
Yeah, and let's just talk about Final Battle for a second. Like, how strong is this card? Like, how many effects does it actually have? Oh, and like it was too much
over.
for Tom Watabiki at that moment.
Yeah.
And I mean, it has 4 effects, I think, right? The final battle. You can actually combine the attack and the defense of the monster when it is attacking for the attack points.
Yeah.
Then it can actually be like a forbidden lance. It can make it unaffected for a turn, a sub-terror monster. And it's like so many different effects. There are 2 more. And it just sets itself back to the field when it was activated, which makes it recycling itself, which is just amazing, I think.
Yeah, unlimited resources if you have sub-terror monsters on the field. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So can we actually like go and watch the other game now, or is it just over? Are they still playing? Are they also playing?
We will just ask our judge for that. Okay, it seems like for now the screen is just on us, but I would just search in Dwelling Book whether they're still playing.
So that should be 2-0 for Legacy Card Gaming. The German team advances to the next round.
Maybe we can already tease the next round a little, because we already know next week on Thursday it's a little hard for all of you guys to follow our action, because YCS Düsseldorf is around the corner, and some of you guys will probably be already traveling to Düsseldorf at Thursday. So we decided that the matches next week will be happening on Wednesday.
That's right.
So we will see each other again Wednesday. So let's just see. What is the other game? So I think Table 2 was the name, right? Of the table.
Like, games don't have names on Dueling Book. I don't know why. Like
That's
weird
true.
people were telling us it's table 1 and table 2, but there are no tables on Dueling Book. So yeah, let's see.
There it's Simon Thurnherr, right? That's the player. Simon Thurnherr is the other player, but we just need the password.
Let's try it again with the same password we used.
It isn't. I just tried.
We also, I lost to Simon Thurnherr in Rimini 2017. I went 0-3 beach.
There is the password, I think.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah, we're joining this game now. And you went 0-3. Which deck were you playing?
Pure Zoo, but it was like this extremely trap-heavy Zoo format game. Like round 1, I got comboed off by Block Dragon deck.
Mm-hmm.
And you end up with Firewall, Fossilia, Pachycephalosaurus, and Quacky Myru Wall. So I couldn't answer that.
Cool.
And then I lost like Pure Zoo mirror matches because I couldn't start, and they started Trident set 4. So yeah.
That's sad. But it was a nice format, right? I mean, Pure Zoo mirror matches were pretty decent, I think. They were pretty fun.
At that point, people were just main decking Floodgate Trapple, and they killed all the fun with it, I think.
That's true. That card was coming up quite a bit late in the format. That's right.
Yeah.
So actually, it does not really matter who's going to win this game, because Legacy Card Gaming will advance in whatever turn of events. But it's still nice to see another match. And we do know which decks they are playing, right? Simon has decided to play Sky Striker for this game. And what is the name of the other player? I think it's, I have it here. Anthony Alsop is the guy at the bottom. And he's playing the same list as Tom Watabiki was playing. And that means we see some Orcus combos right there. What do you actually think of Triple Burst Dragon?
I love this
just
card.
On the field right now.
Triple Burst just beats Sky Striker. I mean, Kana just came out in Savage Strike, and Kana just prevents you from getting OTK'd at all, basically in Sky Striker. So,
which is a really nice feature to that deck, because when they don't get OTK'd, it's like a pretty good chance that they will be able to get back into the game, because they have Engage in hand most of the times. And they will just be able to get back into Advantage Street. So it's kind of nice that Kana is preventing these OTKs. And I think Kana probably is like a 2-off right now.
I think it's a one-off. Just like you just need to prevent the OTK. So in case you need it, you can special summon it. I think most people were playing like 3 Kag, 3 Shiz, 3 Hayate, and 1 Kena.
Yeah, but do you really need to search Hayate over the second Kena? Because like it can be pretty good to have 2 Kenas, like one in your turn to already stop one of the Colossus maybe on board of the opponent, and then like the other one in your opponent's turn, so you can just stop all the attacks. I think that can be kind of decent in some scenarios.
Yeah, that's possible. I'm not like too much into
I mean, there's no rule for that for now. I think it's just it has to develop it a little more. Yeah.
So will there be, what's he going to summon? A Boral Sword Dragon with no activation or no possible way to activate it yet.
And we see Mind Drain actually being in the graveyard from Simon. That's like also a text that is starting to arise in Sky Striker decks, like playing main deck Floodgates, and they're like uncommon Floodgates which are coming up again now. It's like Mind Drain and also Summon Limit, I think, is like one of the cards that's being used right now for that. Oh, Simon is showing the double Engage in his hand. Wow. So because we just joined the game, I don't really know which game it was, but they're writing GG, so I would assume that the game is over right now.
It's possible.
At least seems like that.
Yep.
I think you guys... Yeah. Anthony is absolutely right with that, because one of his teammates actually let the team down, didn't show up in time, so he won his game, he did his part, but still Northern Card Gaming not able to advance.
Yeah, life really do be like that sometimes.
That's how it is.
I always hated to like have to... Yeah?
as it was in YCS, you know? Like, you have to be in time at YCS, so be in time here too, because we have our rules.
I'm already scared, like if we get some 3v3 YCSs as they get in Atlanta, my teammates have to be really reliable, because otherwise we just have no chance of topping. I'm just going to lose every game and then top the YCS. So basically you could make... Do you know this meme? It's like you can choose 2 guys and the rest is going to kill you. 2 guys to defend you and then the rest is going to kill you. So you could basically do that with Yu-Gi-Oh! And make your own fantasy draft 3v3 team.
Just imagine that, like having a player getting to the YCS of to the final of a team YCS with losing every single game and being like, yeah, here I am in the finals. I haven't won a single game. Also, like, is it possible to only attend with 2 players in the team? Do you know that? Like, just I mean, you could potentially win a match by just 2-0ing everybody.
Yeah, but that sounds kind of hard to do actually over 11 rounds.
Of course it is, but I mean, if you
I don't think you can sign up to.
If you only have 1 friend and so you're just 2 persons, it's like kind of hard.
This is such a sad story. Are you trying to hint at something or something?
I will be the guy
search for a third guy.
No, but
I can play with you if you want. We could play at Düsseldorf as soon as we scrub out. We can go for the 3v3 tournament.
Okay, I will already sign that. Like, we will probably both scrub out already. So let's just go for the team tournament then.
There should be one on Friday. We should play that together.
Is it one on Friday? Really?
Yeah, there was one in Milan, I think.
Sadly, I won't be in Düsseldorf at Friday.
Oh, that is sad.
Get there too late for that.
Well, I think I have another reason to not top the event then, so yeah.
Absolutely. Like, how are your preparations for Düsseldorf going right now? Are you already
I'm
in check for having a good choice or a good overview of the metagame right now? How do you feel about it right now?
Problem is that like having the money for all the danger cards is kind of an issue as well.
Of course, I feel you.
I'm preparing a lot actually. I have played so many decks and like I was pretty satisfied with my deck choice, which I'm not going to reveal here. But then I just play tested against Salomon Grades like multiple times, and the deck is pretty good against my deck, and it's pretty annoying as well. So yeah,
I mean, it would be kind of stupid to tell the people what you will be playing at Düsseldorf right now, because like we're doing a stream for everybody, and then you're just telling everybody what you're playing, and then they come to you, hey, you play this and this deck right now, so I can just do whatever. Yeah, exactly. I would just let you go first for if you're playing or going second deck or whatever. Like, there's so many factors at the moment that could really benefit a player that knows the opponent's deck right now.
Yeah,
there were formats where it was like, I mean, in Zodiac format, it was like not really a factor to know what the opponent is playing, like the archetype, because it was just going first most of the time, so it was no difference. But right now, they're like really going second decks.
If you played versus True Draco, like sometimes they would want to go second.
Yeah, that's true. I
mean, that format's dead, so nobody cares anyways. So
yeah, but I mean, right now there's the heavy trend to play go second decks, like specifically blind going second decks. They are really a Ryzen back, and it's just a factor right now you have to consider. If you can get that information from the top tables that guy is playing a go second deck, and you win the dice roll against him, it might be a very, very valid option to let him go first, actually.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, we have like so many powerful going second cards. It's like, I mean, Denko is crazy against back row decks. You have the Kaijus versus the go first decks, and you will eventually find them by playing Second Light or Only Dangers that will draw you so many cards that will lead into easy Borrowed Swords or Loads or Phoenixes and Trisbanas if you want to play that.
Big monsters,
Yeah. Also, we have like sideboard cards like Lava Golem and Sphere Mode that help against the crazy Thunder Dragon decks, even though the crazy Thunder Dragon decks have developed a way to steal like your entire cards in hand. So you can Sphere Mode them, and then you will still have like 3, or if they have the complete nuts, you will have 2 cards in hand. Like, yeah, nice. He still has like 1 Colossus that I can't play through. So yeah, this deck is good. Sphere Mode and Lava Golem don't really help. You have to Lockbird or Gamma them.
Yeah, that's another good point. Like, hand traps in the upcoming format. It's like, what are the good or best hand traps in your opinion right now?
I mean, you have to consider Lockbird all the time because there are so many danger decks, and sometimes it just stops their turn. Gamma, always a good option. Ogre is also pretty crazy right now because, like, if you're playing versus a Guardragon deck, then you can just Guardragon their Guardragon Aza something, the Link 2 one, that special summons Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend Abyss, Hot Red, Summon Dragon, Super Synchro, negate things.
Yeah,
you can destroy that. Yeah, Ogre basically negates because there is no link zone that 2 monsters are pointing to anymore. So yeah, you can get rid of that. Ash is always insane. Like, the card is so good, and the card is so cheap right now, even though it costs like more than the structure deck it is in.
Which is crazy, of course.
Yeah, so weird.
Don't make the mistake of buying Ash in a single. Just buy the
Ash will always cost like 10 euros. That's what I'm feeling, actually.
That's just a rule of thumb. It cannot go under 10 euros.
Yeah, that's right. That's so right. Oh, I think like that's possibility. Like, those are the hand traps to beat. Like, in Chicago, hand traps were extremely unpopular because everyone was also playing Dangers, of course. And they have such a big dyssynergy. If you play Dangers and you want to go first with your deck, obviously, then you will just discard your hand traps and don't get the benefits of the discards, or they will just break your hand to death. So yeah, but like, you can't stop the crazy decks sometimes.
It's so funny. Like, do you remember when we were talking at the CSL Invitational that like it looks to be a control format where hand traps are out of fashion, where they could be irrelevant? And
Savage Strike.
Then came Savage Strike, and YCS Chicago showed us the complete difference. Like
I don't know what Konami is always thinking with the Guardragon cards. Like, look at didn't we have this already? Like, Link monsters that special summon something are insane, and now they're like, we're just going to bring out a Link 1 that special summons a monster from the deck, one that summons from the grave, and like one that special summons a monster from the extra deck. That is like brutal.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I mean, Chicago was like such a wild tournament to follow. I think when I saw the top cut, I was like the deck breakdown of the top cut. I was like, holy shit! Like, at first I was like, 0 Alta guys, really? No Alta guys topped? I mean, really, I was playing Alta guys for quite a while, and I was like, the deck is really consistent. So to have like at least like 4 or 5 top cut spots, I would have said that for sure. and then it was 0. That was devastating to me, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
And
Eradicator also, like, one of the best matchups you had just got terrible for you because everyone and their mothers were playing Eradicator to destroy all your trap cards, and trap deck without trap cards is bad deck.
absolutely, yeah. Which is also like so crazy. Like every danger deck is now, or like danger thunder deck is now playing Eradicator. I mean, Eradicator wasn't forbidden before the banned list, but
Yeah.
now it is in every deck. Like, why did everybody just figure out that the Eradicator now is the best card to go for in the side? It's just crazy. Also in the main deck sometimes, right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, if you get it at 3, it's more consistent.
Yeah.
But like, you could have played it as 1 for a sack.
Yeah.
It would have still crushed these Sky Strikers. Like, it's still a solid +5 at best.
Yeah. I mean, there are players just playing the one-off in the main deck right now, so they could have done that before. But right now, they just had that idea. Somebody started with it, and then everybody hopped onto the train, I think. Like, it was a development metagame, and now we are there.
I think also the ban list just reminded people that the card is crazy.
Yeah, and also another big thing for me was in top 32 we had, I think, 10 Sky Strikers. It was a really big deck in the top cut. But then going into top 16, we just lost like basically all of them. Like, was it 2 players in the top 16 which were playing Sky Striker?
I think so.
Which is insane. Like, so many Sky Strikers lost in top 32. Which made me feel like this deck cannot really be that good of a choice right now. And it's just losing so heavily against some decks. I was like, how could you be playing Sky Striker right now when you're just getting destroyed by so many different decks, right?
Yeah. Like all the decks feel like they are built to just beat Sky Strikers, actually.
Exactly. Yeah. And so I'm really struggling to actually make that decision whether I should consider Sky Striker even, because...
Okay. Sorry, guys. We just have to finish this here.
Oh, so it was so chilled and nice to talk.
Yeah. Oh, wait. We will have to play a game against each other.
We will have to?
Okay, let's play. All right.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Okay.
Wasn't prepared for that.
So
I can just show everybody what we're going to do now.
Yeah, let me just pick like a different deck. I'm not going to play my deck for Düsseldorf.
No, me neither. I would just play something I have been in my deck coffin for a while.
Okay, I'm going to play the Spice.
The Spice?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I think I'm going to play the Spice.
So are you hosting a duel, or shall I?
Yeah, I'm going to be.
Okay.
Watch password. So I'm hosting.
There he is. Oh.
Yeah.
Lemke.
Right. So, rock, paper, or scissors?
Hard choice, I think. So I will go with that. That always will work out.
Damn.
Okay. I see what you did there.
So we're basically... You know what my problem right now is? If I forgot which deck I picked. So I think I'm playing this. And then I'll let you start. Okay.
You go first. Okay, fine.
No, wait, you go first.
Oh yeah. My dwelling was lagging a little, so I didn't initially have that. So I will start with that. Can I activate the effect of my Marionetter?
Oh man, yes, okay, that's fine.
You don't seem to be too happy.
Shut the fuck up.
Are we showing the people like a really cool matchup there, or what?
Yeah, okay, just play, dude.
Okay. Like my dwelling book right now is being kind of slow, but
yeah.
Now comes the perfect card for you, I guess.
All right. So, okay. Special summon Alec. Must you? Okay. Chat, do you still hear me? Anyone?
Yes. I'm back. Oh, you're.
Okay,
Cool.
all right. So
Nice. So yeah, Alec was fine. Just go ahead.
Okay. So normal summon Calcap.
Yeah, that's fine too. So now what?
So this one is the protocol, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right. I am going to overlay those into Denate.
Ooh. Bling bling Dante.
Any response?
No, that's fine.
It's also not Bling Bling Dante, it's common. Okay, so cost mill 3. Oh wait, that's the wrong BA.
Yeah.
Wrong BA. So detach Calcap. Ooh. Calcap effect. Target the no protocol card.
The no protocol card.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, Alish to summon a monster as well.
Livik, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So. That's nice.
I guess.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and summon Psychic Wheel Leader.
Ooh, it's a spice.
Indeed. So
It's fine, yeah.
linking those two away for Nightmare Phoenix. So summon of Phoenix is okay, I think. So the effect is Chainlink 1 Phoenix, I think.
Dragon.
And Chainlink 2 Denate to target the Alec. Target the protocol, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly, that's fine.
I'm going to reveal Alec now. Not Alec.
No, right. You had Alec already.
I'm a bit confused. Gallus.
Oh, yeah.
So this is 1,600 poke.
Yep.
Okay, so let me just quickly think. I have to calculate this. So this will be 1,400, 4,400, 6,900. Oh, you could have the Conqueror as well.
I could.
Okay, so I'm thinking about how to play around the Conqueror.
You could go Unicorn, but that seems like kind of a waste.
Yeah, but I think this is the best play because I'm playing the Spice.
Okay.
So let me just think. If I can go for a Unicorn, then I can just... Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like that.
I mean, opening Secret Village against BA was also pretty nuts.
So, Ben, shuffle this one back.
Yep.
Benny's. Effective doctrine. Did you ash that? No, damn. Yeah, I was really afraid of that ash. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, ash.
Yeah. Okay, so
it was coming for sure.
all right.
Oh, that's
so.
I can. Yeah, everything fine.
Let's see. Yeah, you would have died without the ash. I would have had like double Gigantes.
Of course. Oh, Gigantes even? You're playing Gigantes?
Yeah, dude.
This fight for real.
And face Skarn.
Oh, yeah. I nearly forgot about that.
Yeah, I just wanted to show that one off. Man.
Let's see. That is not really the card I was looking for. Yeah. Let's go game 2.
I played that one so terribly because I wanted to show the Gigantes off and then you ash it.
And you just showed it off to everybody. So okay, it's just a single, yeah?
Yeah, okay, I'll offer the rematch because Dueling Book was weird. Okay, all right.
So... Okay. Let's see what we have inside deck for that spicy little deck.
This deck is so cool, actually. I should consider it again.
Yeah, like, YC Chicago also made you aware of that, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, we figured out something with Block earlier on another team said it was, like, terrible. So we didn't follow it up.
Origins.
So, yeah. Now, I'm back at it again, and Gigantes is like insane. Like Decode Talker, Barbara on 3, and 2 Gigantes is 8,000 damage.
Yeah, true. Man, I've like so many bad cards against you that I want to side out, but like I cannot side them out all.
I mean, you have a Kirin, right?
I do, yeah. I mean, as we said before, like the matchup for me actually is kind of okay, kind of good, but right now it does not really feel like that. Okay, so
also, what's nice with Gigantes in game 1 is like I can Kaiju your monster, so you can't like protocol negate it if you don't have the multi-factor, and then I just summon Gigantes and crash into your Kaiju and then blow away your back row.
Yeah, sure. So I will be going first.
Yeah, usually you let BA start, but with Ultra Guys, there's just no use. Like you can just let me build up my resources, so yeah, makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So let's go. Yeah, there we are.
This hand, this is terrible. Okay.
Then let's go. Maybe I can do something. I will just go this, and this. And then it's your turn.
Oh, that looks like either a multi-factor start or a bad start.
You will see in a bit.
Reveal Gallus.
Reveal Gallus. Yeah, sure.
Reveal Gallus. All right.
600.
Okay. So,
Wow. Okay, I'm thinking on that.
I top decked that, by the way. I couldn't play without it.
Normal summon Ash. Yeah, I have to think. One sec. Wow, normal summon Ash. Activate.
Oh, that is good against me. Yeah, fine.
I had to keep it in because I was like, what can I do? Effect?
Yeah. Man, I wish I still had the Ash in hand.
You will have in a bit.
Do you just bounce that because... Do you just bounce that because I just told you that I top deck the Ash? I mean, you know that I just have bad cards in hand if I
Yeah, let
summon
me
an
just
Ash.
think
But...
whether I would just... Yeah, I was just thinking about bouncing it because you said like your hand is so bad. But I mean, if you go into Dante there, I can just bounce the Dante and it's probably just better. Yeah, that's fine.
So you just let me play.
Right.
Right. Okay, so how do I do this now? Summon Cerberus. The summon of Cerberus, fine.
I mean, then it would have been better to just wait. Okay. Yeah.
Discard block dragon target, so great. Oof. Alright. Okay. So let me think.
You have 3 cards in hand left. Yeah. I definitely played that super badly, but still, I think it could be enough to do that, seal it. So there comes Block Dragon. Yeah, that's fine. Effect Silk.
Yeah, no, this is over. I have like Gigantes, another block dragon, and one lonely BA. So yeah, game free.
Yeah, nice.
I love how the rematch, so you can accept it.
I actually offered one as well, so just offer it again. It was kind of messed up.
I hate this.
Yeah, now we can go. So let's go into game 3. And like, I'm just looking into our WhatsApp group, and it would be kind of cool to actually get all of the other results from the team league, right? Just knowing which teams advance to next week, so we can already tease you which teams could be on stream next week potentially. So I guess that's what's going to happen. Maybe, actually, this card is not even terrible against you, so I would just consider it now.
Okay, I can already call that I'm crushing you this round.
I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the
air tonight.
You know what I mean? So one more. Ah, yeah, this one.
All right.
There we go.
I'm gonna open this.
You were going to open this. Shit. Didn't expect that.
All right. So
that's like also so cool about this format right now, because I feel like you can just play the mind game so often with like after siding. You cannot tell whether your opponent is going to go first or second, or like I, for myself, I'm like kind of randomizing in my head. Like, do I want to side for going first now, if I can decide, or for going second? Because both decisions have their advantages, you know? If your opponent just decides to go second completely, and you actually let him go first, you can have so many bricks. It's so nice. Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm going for a Leader Summon.
Cool.
Unfortunately, I had quite a bad draw.
So it's going to be Dante pass? I don't know, it's going to be Beatrice pass at least.
So I'm activating Rhino.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oof. I think I could have done something better there, actually, but, well.
It just happened.
Yeah. I'm just gonna send Skarm, actually. So, I'm gonna discard Barbar.
Yeah, sure.
Go for Beatrice. And then end phase Skarm.
Yeah, let's go.
So, it's your turn, baby boy.
See. Okay. What did you search with Gone? Tour guide?
Yeah.
Okay. So, that new good card I've heard.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Cheat.
3, 1.
Pot of Greed is forbidden, dude.
It isn't. So, I can already tell you, I can still play Yu-Gi-Oh! But barely. The last two cards were pretty sad. So I will go with normal summon Marionetta.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Effect, yeah. It's like so nice to not banish your protocols and and manifestations with.
Yeah, that is true. Like manifestation always dead.
Yeah, right. It's always like, okay, first card manifestation. I cannot go for that card anymore. So let me think.
If I don't draw into my good cards, then this is to my side deck cards, then this is going to be a problem, man.
I mean, my draw isn't really good. It's just pretty bad, actually.
Okay, so I'm just going to end phase Beatrice.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, thank God, I wouldn't have drawn a good card. Anyways, so I mean, I always like to know what I'm playing against, but I think Protocol looks like a pretty dangerous card for me right now, so I'm just going to send Kalkap and bounce back the Protocol.
Yeah.
Uff, was ist passiert? Okay, draw.
Yeah.
Not what I wanted.
I'm thinking in standby phase, actually.
I'm listening. Dude, I can't understand anything you're saying. I'm just hearing like Robo Basti.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
You're good. Oh, you're thinking pose. You're looking good. Is it? So do you understand me now?
It's like Skype just waits, like it just sums up everything you said and then busts it out at once. Okay, so I'm going to summon a tour guide first effect.
Ash.
That's what I thought. So, Beatrice.
Yep. Oh, you know what? We just got information who's going to play next week, which is pretty cool. And also, like, who won their games.
Oh, so why don't you pump it out while I'm trying to kill you?
Yeah, I will just check out the bracket for a sec. Yeah, there we have it. I can already tell you which game we're going to see next week. And that is going to be Raid and Trade versus ILG Card Gaming. That's going to be our match for next week.
Yeah, Libic Effect. And Dante. Dante is chaining 2.
Yeah, it's fine.
Dante targets like something that is good. I think this one.
Okay.
So I'm going to go for a link to summon off Phoenix.
I'm going to
wait. Is the summon fine?
No, it isn't.
Okay, so I'm just going to activate the effect of Sir.
Yeah.
Summon back Dante.
Like, dude, my hand is so bad. It's just sad.
Yeah, I can see that, dude.
Like, no multi-faker again.
Okay, so I won't have the discard for that one, but that is fine. I'm gonna banish 3 and summon block.
Is that an effect that activates? No, it's just a summon, right?
Yeah. No, or is it? Okay, so
it's just it's just a summon.
So I'm gonna summon a unicorn to target the Marionetta as chaining 1, and Block Dragon is chaining 2, and Dante targeting Sir as chaining 3.
Sure.
So Carl Cup activates in the graveyard to bounce your card.
I'll just chain that. Like, just discard. Did you already resolve Sears this turn? Yeah, you did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just Sear.
Anything after that?
I mean, I'm just dying, right? No, I don't have multi-faker, sadly. Once again. All right, yeah, just Gigantes would have been a little better, I guess, and I'm not dying at least.
Yeah, I mean, I also have this guy, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would have done it.
Victory dance.
Alrighty. So you just completely. Ooh.
Always want to do that. Fine. So this was good.
Let's wrap it up here, right?
This is now I'm fully prepared for Düsseldorf. Actually, I'm gonna win this with Gigantes
for the pros.
Okay, guys. So we are done for today. The match was quite short, but we had an amazing aftermatch. Next week on Wednesday, we are going to see ILG versus Raid and Trade, right?
You got it. You got it.
Yeah. So you can also check out our podcast that we are probably going to do on Tuesday, I think. Right. Yeah. Basti and I talking all the time. It's great. Like you don't have that any other day.
If you're still watching right now, you probably like the podcast as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we will have a star guest, a pro player invited. We won't spoiler you because I don't know if he has confirmed that he's going to come yet.
Yeah, let's not spoil it there. But if he is really coming, you will better want to watch that because it's a real big name. You can be sure.
All right, so thank you for watching, guys. We had a blast, and we will see you soon.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to cast with you today, Leo.
Same, my Valentine.
Yeah, it was like a better Valentine's Day that I would have expected. Like, it was a pretty nice day.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. So lonely still.
So, goodbye to all you lonely Yu-Gi-Oh hearts, and I hope you had it. Yeah. So see you next week for the podcast or for the team league. As we said, Tuesday, Wednesday. We will make an announcement on Facebook for that for sure. So better make sure to check out Facebook there. And see you in Düsseldorf latest.
Yeah, and we'll finish you off with your finger guns.
Bye-bye, guys.